I'm Jen. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's been a little while since I made a video. It's Easter, so happy Easter to everybody. We're in quarantine, so it's a little different this year. I am gonna do a quick mashed cauliflower. I have tried so many mashed cauliflower recipes. I've bought the pre-made mashed cauliflower, which we have literally tasted one bite of and it's gone right in the trash. I think I finally got one down that anyone who says mashed cauliflower tastes like mashed potatoes, I don't think so. But this recipe makes a nice thick consistency, which is the issue I was having with previous recipes. It was coming out very thin and I didn't like it at all. So this recipe is really thick, super easy, could not be any easier, and tastes pretty good. All right, so I started with about a medium head of cauliflower, and I'm gonna cut them into florets, and I'm really gonna try to get rid of a lot of the stalks. But I'm gonna cut them into pretty small florets, and it's gonna go into a microwave safe bowl. It's my Tupperware pitcher, I use it for everything. And I'm gonna try to make the little florets about the same size. All right, so I've got all of my little florets in here, and you want florets, don't rice it. I've tried every other way. This really is the best way to get the consistency of mashed potatoes anyway. All right, so 2 tablespoons of heavy cream poured right over. All right, so this is going in the microwave for 4 minutes. And I use my microwave cover, my splatter guard. It has some venting holes in the top. So it's gonna go in for 4 minutes. Then I'm gonna stir it up, and it's gonna go in another 4 minutes without adding any more liquid, nothing. It's just 4 minutes, stir it, 4 minutes again. All right, so while the cauliflower is cooking in the microwave, I'm gonna chop up some cheese. I use these little snacking cheeses, but it's a mix of gouda and havarti. It's 3 ounces of cheese. So whatever kind of cheese you wanna use 3 ounces. All right, so I just cut it up into small chunks. A firmer cheese is better to get the consistency right. There's a Kerrygold sharp cheddar that really, really works, but I found that these little snacking cheeses also work. So I do 2 ounces of havarti and 2 ounces of gouda. And when the cauliflower is done, I'm just gonna mix this in and then whip it. All right, so the first 4 minutes is up. I'm just gonna stir it to coat all of the cauliflower with that cream that's on the bottom. And I'm gonna throw it in for another 4 minutes. All right, so I just took the cauliflower out after the second 4 minute cook time, and it's still a little firm. I mean, it's mushy and I can mash it, but I know that there'll be chunks left when I try to whip this. So I'm gonna put it in for about another 90 seconds. All right, so I put the cauliflower in for another 90 seconds. I'm gonna throw all my cheese in, and I'm gonna add some salt, just a little because the cheese is salty, and some fresh pepper. And I'm just gonna keep stirring it. So while I'm mixing it, you can see it's almost mashing completely, but using the immersion blender is what gives it that consistency of mashed potatoes. All right, so it's all done, and see the consistency is much more like a mashed potato than runny mashed cauliflower. But I mean, you can still tell it's cauliflower, but it's really good. And it's gonna go good with, we have a small turkey breast. I've got some slow cooked green beans that are on the stovetop over there. I've got deviled eggs, And for the non-keto people in the family, I have regular mashed potatoes, but for us, we're gonna have this. And then I have some keto peanut butter cups that I made for dessert.